gets much more compact from this side, yeah. And the movements become much tighter here in the upper part, while here they are a little bit elongated. And now this side. So this is why we have to consider the lines, and normally as well, if we clean it very well, we could also, it would make it easier to decide where is the live vein and where is all the dead parts, and how is the play between live and dead from all the sides. This would really help to decide which is front. We made it so far yesterday that we can see pretty clearly where it's alive, even though it's not clean. If you take a closer look, then you see two live veins running up here. And yeah, now the question is for you to decide a front. Yeah. So I will rotate it, and you will just say whether you like it from there or not, just considering the trunk line.
Not an easy tree.
Lifelines. Yeah. So the lifelines here are left and right, and in the middle we have this white area. These difficult parts, but yeah, okay, we can work with them. This, and of course all the other dead wood in the back. And something that's very funny about this tree, very unusual. This branch. Yeah. Who wants to cut it? No one. Okay, good. Yeah, because this is a very funny branch, and we need to work with it. Okay. So, and we also need to show it. Yeah, we cannot use a front where it's hidden. Okay. So there is then, if we consider this, there is only two possible ways. We can later decide if we push it one this way or this way, but anyways we will not make a cascade or anything out of it. But now we have identified like all the nice features of this tree, and now you must imagine that this inner part is white, and here we have some red lifeline, and here as well, and yeah, we'll see. Okay, this side, or the other possible side, then we consider it by also showing the branch. Okay. Somewhere here. When you think about how it will turn out when everything is cleaned. No? No? Yes?
Yes,
It's okay for
I
me.
would prefer that side,
Yeah,
because you could see more of the live veins and the dead wood together. And
Yeah. And the more interesting deadwood is this and this U-shaped gin. They are also right there. Yeah. So the lines from that side are more interesting. There is like, from this side this is good. Yeah. But you focus very much on the main line, and the other lines are somewhere in the back and disappear. Yeah. Here we have like almost a little bit, how do you call it, when a small child is doing what it wants? Wild. Wild, yeah.
Ja, we can
Okay.
dat zien.
Yeah. This
We
character.
can
Yeah, we can do many things with this. We can do, and we must do something very funny with this. Yeah? And here is like, yeah, a firework of lines. We have this, and going back and up, and this, and somewhere here there is deadwood here and there. And, so this, thank you, that we finally arrived here. And we start cleaning it a little bit more, but only from that side, so we can see it a little bit clearer. We work on some of these deadwood stumps, and then we put some wire. This is actually a quite easy tree. Because we have this elegant branch to work with, this will dictate the rest of the tree, more or less.
Where will you put the green foliage? Can you describe that
Yeah,
already?
of course. Now, in the beginning there was one idea to compress this quite a lot. Yeah. Now, for this type of trees, this is still the thin tree. Yeah, because the trunk, even though it's almost hand size, it is for the size that the overall tree has. It's a thin and elegant tree. So compressing it, we can compress it a little bit, but I would not go to the extreme and compress it like and make a small. No, the idea we could if we wanted to compress it like a lot, and make the ground somewhere here, yeah, in this area. But then we lose a lot of the movement of the trunk and the length of the line, and we compress the line somewhere to a very simple simplistic line here, something here, and then the rest of the apex, everything will be overshadowed by the apex. Yeah? And this way we give it some generosity here, let's say, as it rises up to the sky very elegantly, and then we place very elegant foliage pads as well, which is good for the foliage that we have here, because this foliage is very rough and coarse, so we need to have a lot of space in between them. And we cannot make really fine, dense foliage pads, but we need to make very open, big foliage pads, and this the additional height helps. So, yeah, we will have a very interesting branch on this side, but overall we will complement the branch with some branch that was going down here. Yeah. Which one would you choose? There is two branches. There is this one that could do it. There you see it, and this one in the back. These two branches could be the branch that fall down. We say 20 minutes on just a little bit of cleaning and dead wood work, and after we start putting the wires. Okay, so anybody in here who's willing to help?
I need help.
question is, can we make this tree much nicer when we invest more time today? I would say yes, we can make it look at least twice as good as it now. Because there's many things we didn't wire. The apex is only one wire, the rest is placed in a way that it distributes everywhere. And there is many small things that just make the pads look very fuzzy. We can clean it up a little more and put more smaller wires to make it really look like a magazine before and after. But yeah, there is no time for that. And also in the back you see there is not much attention here. Like, we only focus to create a good overall shape, and on the front it should look good. So that is, yeah, we used as little wire as possible. I think for this type of tree, to get this result, we used very, very few wires, which is good. Yeah. So this, there is many crazy branches in there because we have this. Yeah, this allows us all the crazy branches. This is our license here to make this. If we didn't have this, then we would try to make something cleaner or so. But this crazy branch allows for crazy bends here, and with the crazy bends, you're also more. You can be creative and flexible to shorten the length of the foliage, so that you can create a nice taper and everything. Yeah? And the main branch, of course, that needs a lot of foliage and growth, and it's very thin still. But yeah, the way that you see it now is that there is some kind of rhythm in there, some kind of big pads, some smaller pads, and well, they are not really defined now, but if we invest more time, we can bring it out. And the most important thing was this one right here, that, like I said, the movement here allows for all the crazy things that we made in here, just to fill it up. And later, because there is many small branches, we will try to find like one big branch and have from that one big branch many secondary branches to replace these many single things that we have wired now and put there. But this is then the next step. And if we turn it around, we see that here is really not much attention paid also to the length of the design here, but yeah, here it's too long, and there can be much more focus and detail here to make it look nicer. Yeah. Okay. But I think we did a good job for the time that we had.
All right.